Hi guys, we're back on for another video here. This one in particular is in regards to Facebook Ads Manager. So if you wanted to promote an ad on Facebook, this is exactly where you would find all of that information, and you would be able to actually start with the create button right here. So this kind of takes you through and be able to kind of understand what it's asking. But if you don't, that's completely fine and normal. A lot of the market on Facebook at least have some education about marketing, but if not, that's okay. That's why you're here. So let's do this. Choose a campaign objective. So if we want to do, let's say, more of brand awareness or a reach, can choose one of these right here. Okay, so I'll just do brand awareness. And what do I want? Do I want traffic to my website? Do I want more engagements on the post that I'm going to create? Do I want people to install an app that I've created? Do I want people to view the videos that I have? Maybe I want to get more leads, and that works too. You just need a privacy policy web page to actually put in there. That way you're eligible to collect information on people or data. So you could also get them to message you. In this instance, we're just going to keep it easy, go for traffic. So at this point, I don't have any, or a catalog or a store. I'm just services, so I haven't updated any products or anything like that in there yet. So I'm just going to go for conversions. Conversion is basically where you would get people to, actually call your business. It's where people click to call. They can be directed exactly to your phone, and you can pick up right there. But for the sake of this exercise, I'm just going to go back to brand awareness and traffic. So I'll go down here and we can go ahead and name the campaign. Let's do first test for this one, just because. Now we can also name the ad, and then, well, I'm sorry, the ad set that, as it says here, it determines your audience, placement, scheduling, and spending. We'll go into that a little bit more soon. The ad is the ad itself, the picture that you see, the multimedia, the bread and butter of the actual ad. So we're gonna click continue, and then this is where you would see, well, a bunch of recommendations will pop up from Facebook. I do recommend that you read them. They're a lot of help, and if you're just starting out, it'll help you gain knowledge on what the heck is this stuff? What are they talking about? How do I work it? And, they'll direct you to articles. That way you can check those out, see if there's anything that you might be interested in. Recommended if you're first starting out to click all of these, see recommendations, and learn as much as you can about that. So this is basically where you would continue on with creating that ad, that targeted ad, promoted ad, whatever you want to call it. And again, we have here the campaign name, special ad categories. I'm not related to credit, employment, housing opportunities, or anything like that, so we're just gonna pass on by there. So, if you've ever heard of an A B test, this is basically having two samples of an ad and then just changing one thing in that second ad, in the B portion, like changing the audience, changing the media description, changing the placements or the location, or maybe who you're targeting, like the demographic. If you want to target business owners in one and then residential homeowners in another, That would kind of be an A/B test to see which one of those ads actually works better. And then the analytics and reporting will keep that second ad, or the one that won, that had the most clicks, link or likes, engagements, follows, shares, what have you, and it'll keep promoting that one for you. So that's pretty nice. It's giving you an option to test out a few ads, and you could see which one works for you. So this is the campaign budget optimization. You can pretty much turn this on. This is where you're gonna be able to control the campaign budget. So if I just wanted to do a daily budget of $20, I could do that. Or I could do a lifetime budget, put in as much as you want there. And again, Facebook will come up with little tips or suggestions or little red flags saying, hey, this might be a lot, it's more than you usually put in, are you sure? So Facebook is very intuitive like that, and I would definitely lean on the notes and, again, the recommendations that they give you, because it helps. It helps you learn, and it's there for you, so why not? So this, again, you'll see your traffic here. I want people to go to the website. Spidermarketingco.com is where I want to send people to be able to see the services and all that we have to offer. So potential reach is here. Whew, 260 million people is what that means. That has potential reach of 260 million people. Now, Facebook is letting me know that the audience is fairly broad. So that kind of tells me that I might be okay. I'm in the green, higher portion of the green, but maybe I want to define it a little bit more, and really choose my buyer persona or my ideal customer a little bit more and go into depth. That way this number is more defined and we're spending our money directly on the people that want to be marketed to with our particular service. So here, Facebook's so great for this because this is the dynamic creative. They kind of, see, again, it'll give you a little bit of a gist. They sort of make intuitive variations. So we plug in, 5 headlines, 5 different images, and they'll go ahead and, judging by the person that is looking at the ad or gets delivered the ad on their Facebook newsfeed, the Facebook will change our headlines and put the perfect ad creative together to have a dynamic creative, and it's really great. So here, it looks like we can be on a schedule, so, or you could just do continuously running. Before we chose to be on a schedule. So this is where it is. You would pick start date, end date. And then, as I mentioned before, we're coming down to the audience now. So it looks like the current one we have is a little broad. So maybe I want to change the age to 20. Probably isn't going to do much. Okay, so it took off 10 million. Let's do, maybe I want to target 29-year-olds, 29 to 65 plus, because maybe that's the age that people are building their own businesses and they, at this point, need marketing help. They don't have an education in it, and they just want help. So I want to target those people because I can help them, or Spider Marketing can help them with that, with their marketing questions. So again, Facebook is great. You could do automatic placements, or, which is highly recommended because they basically, again, whatever platform, it's like a smart audience digital thing. It's kind of crazy. But in the background, it'll choose where to deliver your ads in front of who. Like on Instagram, are people going to get it through their Messenger because they're on Messenger a lot, or are they going to see it in their news feed pop up Are they going to see it in Facebook Messenger? So it's really up to you. Um, so link clicks. Yeah, this is basically the choice for how do you want your ads to be delivered and what are you trying to get out of it. Do you want people to click on the link? How about maybe they're landing on a page and then this goes towards the landing page views? So either way, I would say both of those are great. Daily unique reach, this is how many, it shows how many people will actually receive that ad, and unique is that one person. So it'll count, it won't count if one person sees an ad 3 or 4 times. It'll just count that one time that that one person's has seen the ad. So you'll be able to get an idea of how many new people are seeing that ad. And if you wanted to see returning, that's there is in the reporting a place for that as well, which I can show you in a little bit. Because this is just the creation of the ad. There also is the analytics and the reporting of it, which is a little bit of a different story. It does go more in depth. So, this kind of takes care of the audience, and it'll also show you when you'll get charged for it, which if there's an impression made, you're reaching more people, you have more of a chance to get that person or those people to, click on it. So the impressions are good. It's basically like a digital advertisement. All right, so we're going to keep going with this. Review one error. So that's basically saying to check the URL field. Oh, and always make sure you turn the preview on. That way you could always see it in the ad and how it looks on these different placements. On the Facebook feed, Instagram feed, articles, all of those. So here, I'm going to click on, we go down to the actual ad setup. Now this is where you choose, do you want an image in there, maybe 2 images, which is carousel, 2+ images, I should say, or do you want a video? Recommended for us, Facebook does recommend that we make a carousel ad, and they actually give you a little bit of data here. Professional services saw an average increase in link clicks over say do it for a minimum of 30 days, see what happens, see what clicks, and of course all of this is editable. You could come back and change it. You could change the audience if it's not working. You could change the ad creative if it's not working. But again, in the beginning, to refrain from coming back and having to change it, you could always just set up an A/B test right from the beginning. And I do recommend that. I'll always recommend it. And it is there on the Facebook Ads Manager platform for a reason. Every spot here has a reason. So when you're creating these ads, you definitely want to go through slow. That way you could kind of hit everything that you need to. Make sure you're not clicking the wrong buttons or forming the ad incorrectly, because you don't necessarily want to come back and change things. You can, but you do want to go through and kind of have it, for the most part, set and ready to go. Alright, so just for now, this whole ad is going to be a tester. I'm not actually putting this ad into play. I could, but at this moment I'm not going to, because this is just for the show. Alright, remember when I told you that ads can be dynamically created by Facebook? Well, this is where. So we would say, and again, the text suggestions are just unreal. It saves so much time because you could kind of just plug in what Facebook recommends that you do. And a lot of the times, if you do that, Facebook gives back to you. The more you are intuitive with Facebook, it's intuitive back. It's kind of crazy, but that's partially where the name Spider came from, the spy in Spider, because all of this back end stuff is pretty intriguing and it's pretty crazy. The average person just doesn't even think about it, and meanwhile, there's so much data out there. Everything you search, everything you look at, it's all part of the interweb, and Facebook does have access to that. And when you confirm that you want to sign up for Facebook and you want to be a part of their platform, then you've got to go through that process and allow some of your cookies to be tracked, so to speak. And it's helpful sometimes, if you're searching for a car and you're on cars websites, and all of a sudden you leave your car website, maybe Toyota, and they have a targeted ad. They have a pixel on their website to target you on Facebook. When you go back to Facebook and they have a $500 off ad from Toyota, and that was the push that you needed to actually buy that Toyota, it's happened time and time again. And it's really convenient. Who doesn't want an extra $500? And Toyota, being a business, they did that because they know if someone actually lands on their website in the first place, that particular business, or that particular person rather, has taken that extra step. Rather than just seeing the ad, they have clicked into it. They made that link click. They made that landing page view, and now their cookies or digital trail has landed on Toyota, and they know that person is that much more interested. And if they could just hit them maybe another time, or maybe another time after that, they could get them as a customer, and hopefully a customer for life. So yeah, that's happened to me a time or two, so I know that it works. All right. So, this is very interesting because I kind of was picking things as I was, randomly as I was going through. Totally not taking my advice of going slow and checking it out. But here you've got the headline, and again, this will change depending on exactly what people are looking for. If they've searched marketing services before, they're probably going to see that headline, the marketing services. And then these down here will change too. No business owner has time to do their own marketing. Let us handle all your marketing needs. Free consultations and marketing services available. So, businesses that have searched for free consultations for marketing services, they're going to see that dynamic creative. Now, again, you could add in as many pictures as you want to, and that'll change. But I just put one. For this video purpose. And this one's pretty cool too, because this is the call to action. This is what do people want to do? Do they want to learn more? Do they want to download what you have? Do they want to actually get a quote from you? Are they going to want to contact you directly? Do you want them to book? I mean, there's so many different options, and whatever you choose as your URL or landing page in there is where they're going to be taken after they click that button. So for right now, I just put learn more, because it's pretty general. I just want them to land on the website and take a look around, because this one isn't too targeted. If I wanted someone to specifically look at the free consultation page, then I would write free consultation in the headline, specifically have that, and then learn more. I would have them land on the free consultation landing page on my website. But right now it is just spidermarketingco.com, because it's pretty general. And for this particular ad, if I really wanted to, I could promote this live after I get off. I could download the link and put the URL to that in here as the URL. So people, when they want to learn about how to use Facebook Ads Manager, they could just come back, or if they see this ad again, which they will if they land on the Spider Marketing Co page, again, because of the pixel and the tracking. Oh gosh, It's amazing. So then we'll have people watching the video, people that do want to know about Facebook Ads Manager. And all of the targeted audience we did up here in the first test. So this is the whole campaign in general. This is the ad set, otherwise known as the audience, where you'll place, budget, dwindle it down to demographic, behaviors, and all of that good stuff. And then here is the ad. What are people going to see on the front end? We want it to look nice. We want it to grab people in. So I think this is it. And one last thing that I wanted to show you was the fact that it looks different. Your ad is going to look different in different areas. So this will be, let's see. There we go. It's a little slow. So this will be Facebook in-stream story. Pretty cool. Pretty cool. You can put it, you can see it as story and reel. All of the variations that it's going to come through. And this is something that you chose when you chose the placements, or when you let Facebook place them for you, which is always recommended because they're the ones with the data. They're the ones that know where people are, know what kind of people are there, what they're searching, and they'll do it for you. Facebook wants you to succeed at selling just as much as you do, or succeed at marketing, whatever it is that you're doing on there. Just simply building a brand. They do want you to succeed. So yeah, this is pretty much it. I would say if you have any other questions about how to use this, please reach out. We love to answer questions, and again, the consultation is always free. And if you have a service plan, monthly service plan with us, then those consultations are free throughout each month that you have it, which is pretty nice because you guys have questions, and we love to answer them. We have a passion for this kind of stuff. So please reach out, and until next time, this is the end of the video. Thank you.